how do you just enjoy a Thursday?
How do you enjoy a Thursday? See, that's really good.
Yeah, it's a personal growth question. That's so great.
So I can tell you a little bit more about this retreat, actually, based on that.
Nice.
Sean Bouchard, I think you in particular will find this very interesting.
I'm excited.
It is as follows. First of all, it's based on a new age conference format called Open Space Technology.
Okay.
Here's how it went. Here's how it goes. You show up in the morning. So the theory here is that the best parts of any conference are the parts between what's actually scheduled.
Not necessarily true, but really evocative.
Right.
Really evocative. Yeah. That's
not
great.
Bad. So you show up, and in the morning, in the morning of one of the days, there's essentially an empty schedule, and you say, "Hey, who wants to do a session?" And then
this is unconference.
Yes,
I
think
Lost
it's
Levels kind of work.
Similar to unconference.
Yeah. Okay.
I think they're in the same Wikipedia article.
Right. Okay.
But
that degree of adjacency, okay.
Yeah, and so it makes sense if you've got something like indie game design or whatever. But this was more let's bring together people who are kind of, freaky types, and just they do whatever they want as far as sessions. But it's just you know what you're getting. That sort of burner-esque community. It's that sort of thing. You get a lot of making your own pants.
Sorry, is Burner is a reference to Burning Man?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's people who don't just attend it, but think that attending it is a type of identity.
Right. Okay.
That's incredible.
Too judgy.
So I thought you were gonna say people who think that attending it is a good deed or something.
Yeah, like a holier than thou kind of move.
Funny.
Yeah, I mean,
so good.
Yeah, no, I so you were saying though.
Yeah. Well, so here's my question. Let's do it. Let's pretend that we're in the morning at one of these unconferences, and you have let's say that each of you decides to pick up a note card and come up with a session that you want to do that's an hour long. As many people as want could show up, so it could be anywhere from 0 to 40 people.
Cool.
But you have let's say you have a nice room to do it in. What would your thing be?
Well, cynically, I would want to talk about why I think it's very important to have structure and schedules at conferences. Maybe that's too. That's too
pretty
post-ironic.
Good, productive benefits. Yeah.
Because I am very much so a believer that in the past 5-6 years, there's been a lot of grand experiments about what if we make a truly flat hierarchy where you don't just get a voice, you get a microphone. Everyone is the authority on whatever they want to have at any point in time. And I think that it's been demonstrated to be destructive. I do not think kindergartners should be in charge of their own curriculums. I do not think that most adults should be in charge of their own diets. I do not think that I should be in charge of my own conference. Why the fuck are you giving me that authority? I don't want an open office. Leave me the fuck alone. Or tell me exactly what's happening with a plan, okay?
That's so good.
That's real good.
Yeah, now I can't talk about that for an hour. I can rant about it for 8 minutes, and people will be bemused for 8 minutes, and at which point they'll go, this guy doesn't have very much to say, and then they'll probably go
then you blow up the rest of the session. I feel like you could storm out after 8 minutes, and that would be an appropriate ending.
That would be an appropriate ending.
Everybody would feel satisfied by that.
Yeah.
There's the other thing is that the sessions kind of go as long or as short as they need to, and there's other sessions going on. Right. I find it. Oh yeah. So Sean Bouchard, do you have an idea what your session would be?
Can I host a workshop?
Yeah.
Okay.
The only restriction is if there's something you need from the space, you just have to ask someone.
Sure.
And if you need stuff, you probably have to have brought it to Tahoe in the back of your hatchback.
Right. No, I don't think I need anything. I want to see if I can do this without taking fucking forever. But on
No, you know
like,
what? If
Tuesday...
we never get to the game, I want to be clear that that's okay, because this is not, like, we are not necessarily a show that is based upon trying to drive a solid structure through. We kind of do get to be a little bit like that conference in Tahoe. So you have the floor.
Conference the show.
Now we're doing it. Now we're doing it.
Yeah,
all right.
Meta. Okay, all right.
Tuesday was Playthink.
Okay.
And Brian Upton came and gave a talk about a couple of his books. It was really interesting.
Can you give
He's
more
an interesting
context
guy
as to what Playthink and a Brian Upton
Yeah,
is?
sorry. Okay, so Playthink is a sort of art salon that USC has hosted in the past. Yeah, the format has changed a little bit this semester. We're starting it up anew, and doing sort of like shorter sessions that we're recording, and I think the intention is to make them into podcasts, although I don't know that they have actually started being published yet. Brian Upton is a local Los Angeles game designer and also theorist and author. He's written a couple of books. I'm trying to remember the titles.
I can invent them for you. He's a
situational game design.
Another one is his children's book, Smell the Bacon.
Yeah,
and,
Smell the Bacon.
The sequel to that, which is called Reginald's Largest Day.
You might know him from Rainbow Six and Ghost Recon, but he's done a bunch of other.
Yeah.
Cool dude. Talked about a whole bunch of like really interesting stuff. Part of it was interrogating this like idea of what is play in and outside of a games context, and the sort of old Sid Meier gem of like games or play is about making interesting decisions.
Oh yeah, a series of meaningful choices. Yeah,
a series of meaningful choices. Yeah. And so he kind of breaks that down into like, okay, so what does that actually mean? How do we use that? He's got a heuristic for play. And it occurs to me as I'm listening to this that we talk about play in terms of like a person that is interacting with a responsive system that is posing challenges that require the player to make interesting choices or meaningful decisions. But play in a non-computer sense, like childhood play, is bi-directional. Like you play with another person. And so there's another side to that. Like there's another side to play that is posing interesting challenges that cause another person to come up with meaningful decisions to sort of like counteract them. And one of those directions we have formalized, like we've created video games that allow players to be the person who is making meaningful choices. Is it possible to formalize the other part? Like, can we create a video game that causes you to act as the DM? Can we create a video game that makes you pose interesting challenges and have the responsive system respond with meaningful choices? Or is that nonsense?
Oh, dude, no. Like listen, okay? Like, you have been hearing me talk about the interestingness of machine learning. I think this is like what's so... Okay, like, because everyone's like, we're going to create a doctor bot, and the doctor bot via machine learning will be better than all doctors and will replace medicine. Fuck that. I have such mild ambitions compared to that. I want to be able to, like, make goats and machine learn a goat personality, and then I want to machine learn like some pigeons, and then I want to machine learn some grass, and I want to just put these three in a simulation with some rules and be like, I don't know what's going to happen. Oh my god. For whatever reason, the pigeons began to cannibalize each other. Awesome, right? Like, because you're making some rules, you're just watching some consequences, and I think that's fun because people, like, okay, the one circumstance consistently in games and in real life where people have done this is any Plinko. Right? Rube Goldberg machines, watching the marble go around, throwing an object and watching it bounce, seeing weird things collide in a video game.
Like physics simulations.
Yeah, like any driving in PUBG is hilarious because it's so weird and unnatural and janky. And that's cool. That's fun to watch. And if you can just be the little puppet master of a physicsy type simulation or like an identity of individuals type simulation. Oh, I think that's fun. I don't know if that is literally what you're talking about, but
I love what I'm going to pull out of that as it washed over me is the comparison between Plinko and or like Pachinko with fucking like individual actors, like what do you call it? State-based agents. That's hilarious. I love that.
Yeah.
Most animals, I think 99% of animals, what they do all day is random walk.
Oh yeah, yes, no, I'm
every
convinced,
direction.
Like Sheriff is on the baby blanket right now, and she's a state machine, like 100%. Like state 1 is watching the birds, and then state 2 is hungry, feed me. State 3 is I'm annoyed at Cat Dad for not feeding me yet, so she just sits right here and just fucking looks at me like right there. That's state 3. And state 4 is the baby blanket. And that's it. Those are the only 4 things that Sheriff does. Period. That's it.
There you
go. She is a state machine, man.
But if there was millions of her in your apartment,
yeah, there would be 4 unique clusters.
They would start to. You don't think that they would? You don't think that they would start to like build a sort of hive under the apartment?
Oh.
Or would they all just hide from each other?
There's a lot of different directions this conversation can go, and I need some steering. I need to be steered. Like can you be the DM, Sean? Can you help Ali and Sean go in a proper way?
I don't know if I can. All I can say is, do you guys remember in the 90s that video game called Creatures?
I think I probably remember a print ad for it.
I think it was.
Is that the RTS?
This was like an extremely early. I think Creatures is what I'm thinking of. It was maybe it was an RTS. It was more like it was just like a life sim. I remember it being 2D, like side scrollery, but the gimmick was these characters used early neural networking to evolve an intelligence that would cause them to do unpredictable things. And you would try to train them, or you would just like watch them like sea monkeys or something. But that was it was like the Sims, where you have less control and what they do is more random, but you're supposed to read meaning into it.
Oh my god.
Because the game I'm thinking of is Impossible Creatures, which is an RTS where you're like, I want to make goat tigers, and you equip the tigers with little hoof legs.
Yeah, I remember that too. That was
which is something different than you're talking about.
Everything's a chimera.
Yeah.
I had a dream that someone told me that I was pronouncing chimera wrong. Unless it was real.
Hard.
It's chimera, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's chimera for sure. Nice.
Definitely.
Nice. Hell yeah, chimera.
Well, so I have a question. Can we table this discussion? Could we at some point on here play Creatures?
Oh shit!
If I could track it down and take a look at it, yeah, we can.
Yeah, maybe.
We can just like, how long have we been doing this show for? Is this we starting
4 years?
Wait,
I think
20,
a little over 4 years.
So it's. No. We did metadating in 2012.
Yeah.
That was a 2012 show.
6 years ago, yeah. But then we took a break after that.
There was like a significant break in between.
So it must have been 2014. So we're on year 5.
Jesus.
We're on year 5. Exactly. We have passed our 4-year anniversary.
Wow.
I think in August.
If you go back to the first metadating and start it up, you'll notice that we each just look like you took us as we are now and randomly assorted some of our features.
Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah. That's completely correct. Yeah, like, have you ever gone into a character creation thing and just kept hitting the re-random button? Like in Dark Souls and Bloodborne, like whenever you randomize, it randomly
shifts.
It shifts certain things to your certain characters. You just get an increasingly warped mutant face, and then you hit go after 100 of those, and it's pretty great. So with that in mind, I believe that as a master of sharp transitions, we should just play some Unavowed.
Yeah, that sounds good.
So that makes sense. That makes sense as a segue.
Oh,
whoa!
My God.
Wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute. You guys found your way into yet another frozen point and click.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, another go back upstairs. So okay, let me. Okay, shut up, game. Okay, so basically, okay, so because this is so episodically structured, in the when you last played, there Mandala got captured by a root woman. Remember the root viney lady?
Right?
Yeah.
So this was some wood root woman who was in the north, and so Kalash of the Blue Man Group, nice. Let me tell you, all of the moths watching are just like, don't stop doing that, don't stop doing that. Oh my god, it's a light up fidget spinner. Oh my god, look at all the sensation. Wow, all you need to do is get Snapchat filters on that, and then you're good to go in 2018, man.
Sorry.
So
I thought I could do that without blowing your mind, but apparently I was wrong.
Yeah, there it is. So we went. So Kalash of the Blue Man Group went with us and Ian, the fire mage. So Ian gets real mad and just runs off, and immediately gets also captured by the vine woman. And so then it's Kalash versus.
Pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, Kalash versus root person. And they get into a fight, and it turns out that Kalash, it sucks at fighting. He has an axe and swings it and just sucks. So she's like, I wish to be able to overrun New York. And he goes, I have a wish in a crystal. Whoever kills me is going to get the wish. So what we do is we kill Kalash. Our protagonist just kills Kalash. Because that's the loophole, because then we get the wish. And then we make sure that the woman of the north can't invade. So what we do is we turn her to stone.
Right, yeah.
Forever.
The opposite of wood.
Yeah.
The opposite of wood.
Totally.
So,
anti-wood.
So I have a question here. Did Kalash kind of like wink at us in a snapey way?
Yeah.
He was like...
Well, no.
With a twinkle in his eye, and he twisted his mustache.
I feel like the Snape thing, it's been a while, and I don't care that much about Harry Potter, but I feel like the Snape thing is, like, that was the plan all along. This was definitely, like, he fucked up. Like, he thought he was going to win this, and then it turns out he's not good at this shit. But when we swoop in... He definitely like acknowledged, oh yes, you are very clever, you have discovered the loophole. This is what has to happen.
So he was proud of us right as we stabbed him in the neck, and he's right in front of his daughter. Madonna was like,
he's literally bound to a tree and forced to watch. It was pretty good.
So then
forced to watch what?
Us cut the throat of her dad right in front of her.
She was I lost track of who was forced to watch.
Everyone except for us was bound up by wood.
Forced to watch.
You cut up the Blue Man Group person. So then we found out that Eli and Mandala are hooking up, and everyone was like, "Whoa!"
Are we surprised?
No,
not really.
They call it simplicity. Yeah. So. Yeah. So then what happened is we got in a new mission. As it turned out, there was some weirdness going on at an investment bank, and it turns out that there has been some evil force, the Fae, that got power from the demon person that we were, got special demon powers, and the Fae got involved with this banking institution and basically started to force a whole bunch of people to do all sorts of evil, wicked, criminal acts, and now this Fae person owns like one of the largest financial institutions in New York because he was made the chairman. I know I'm skipping over some details,
and also like a baby, I think. And there was like a major side plot where like Eli found his son.
Oh yeah, this baby is Eli's great grandson, and the father of this baby is Eli's grandson.
Right.
All growing up big and strong. So.
All right.
So right now, again, the Fae has screwed over the owner of the bank, giving him a heart attack, and becoming the chairman.
Right. Yes.
CEO is a good man, though. The Faye has also stolen a baby that happens to be Eli's great-grandson, and we have gone to the office of
this is
Faye,
the office?
which is in the sky. Yeah, it's in the sky.
Yeah, this is the
There's
Faye's
the baby.
office. Yeah.
So there's kind of a labyrinth thing going on here.
Well, and he's got like an ice nanny.
Ice nanny. There was one of those in Doctor Who.
Look,
Was there?
lady.
Yeah. It probably had exactly that accent too.
Right.
Hello.
Sorry to bother you.
Yeah.
And that's it. We're done. Mission over.
Well,
That's a golem. An ice golem, no less.
A mindless automaton, created to follow a few simple instructions.
hey, I
Will your
know.
fire
We were just
magic
talking
effective?
about those.
Not from
No,
here. I
not
need
from
line
here,
of sight,
never.
and I'm not sure what kind of
Are you
defenses
kidding?
she's got.
His fire magic's
It can
never
sense my
ever
fire
going to be
magic and
effective.
your sword. I don't think we should go out there.
He doesn't want to mess up his blade.
So it's up to me and the demon power that I have inside of me.
Yeah, I want to stress that the as is the case throughout the Unavowed, the drinking trigger is whenever our character is in complete disbelief at something magical going on. So this is not
Oh.
this is not it. This is not it. But it's what's
Yeah.
up to me.
No, this
If
is
you
the
can distract
opposite of
her or
that.
make her look away so she doesn't see me, I'll take care of the rest.
La 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 la.
Hey, look over here.
Is it working?
Hey,
Huh.
engage in
Wow.
conversation with me, please.
Alright, let me just talk to her. Oh no, not from there.
No, don't, no! Walk to the other
The
side.
other side, the other side. What are you?
Engaging exposition mode. My function priorities are
Going,
as
going.
follows. Priority 1, protect the child. Priority 2, nurture the child. Priority 3, entertain the child.
Nurture.
For all inquiries, please contact my creator, Goodfellow Robin.
Robin Goodfellow. Isn't Robin Goodfellow like a like a character?
It's Puck
Oh,
from
it is.
Summer Night's Dream.
Got it.
Oh, you here to take care of the
It
baby?
is my
Very
humble duty to watch
common
over all
character.
children given to my charge. It is my...
Abandon the
Hello, I
vessel
don't think
immediately.
so. You're not an authorized caregiver. Please contact Goodfellow Robin to receive access.
It's a
Cheerio.
very computerized model.
Hello. That's what Golem.
Oh, I'm gonna go into this ominously
Yeah,
dark cave.
just go in there.
See ya.
Oh, oh
Yeah,
shit!
It's a Faye thing. Just don't go through that door again.
I'm going through the door
Faye
again.
thing.
Are you kidding me?
That
Are you
was
kidding?
definitely like a challenge.
Look at me go and.
Nope, you're back.
Yeah, it's
There's no way to actually tell if you are the same person that you were before.
So how about I just smash the baby with a bottle?
I don't see how.
Glass bottle detected. Threat level low.
Oh, what about iron? Huh? Aren't the Fae scared of iron?
Oh yeah, iron key,
Tax code.
Please don't interfere.
iron
Thank
tax
you.
code.
Maybe you should try.
This is nurturement. I'm trying to teach this baby about tax code.
All right. Is there anything I'm missing? So we learned that you can hold down the right mouse button. Oh, look, there's a
Oh,
table
yeah.
here.
Oh, a table. Put the tax code. Nope. Okay.
The wine is getting chilled. Nice.
Oh, sweet. You got your
Maybe you
point.
should try some.
Maybe you should try something else.
Okay, so what if I put the keys on the table?
I don't.
Okay, so what if I put the
What about the
tax
book?
code?
I feel like
I
books
failed to
go
see
on
the per-
tables.
All right. Oh God.
Pocket realms.
I.
New from Glue.
Okay, so I
Pocket
think-
realms.
Okay,
that does seem to be
And I'm
important.
going to use Eli on this.
Not.
I'm going to
How
use
about,
Mandala.
yeah, use,
I
yeah,
failed.
It's
exactly.
Mandala, not Mandala.
Can you throw a rock at the bottle so that it shatters and turns into a more weaponized object that she has to go clean up?
Oh my God.
That's a good idea.
I don't know. I'm
Huh?
going to.
Sorry. Could we?
It
Does
is
the
cold? Nevertheless, I will.
does the magic cave work both ways? Can you go to the right and come out left?
No, we're not leaving.
Nope.
Okay, apparently not. Can you? No, there's nothing else
Let me ask her about the
I was gonna
bottle.
say, can you get like a snowball? But
Here we go. This baby was stolen from the parents.
I haven't the foggiest notion what you are referring to. Nothing untoward has taken place, I assure you. It is my cheerio.
Cheerio. Wow, I really look like a Snapchat filter when I do this.
I feel like you are egregiously walking through this golem.
Perhaps.
Is it because she's illusionary?
What are you trying?
Would everyone stop criticizing me,
What are
for
you
God's
trying
sake?
to-
What are you trying to do? I don't know.
What am I trying to do?
Okay, so I'm just gonna throw something through the door.
That will
It's gonna hit
Maybe you
Eli
should-
in the back of the head.
I'm just gonna offer it to her.
Glass bottle detected. Threat level low.
Okay, what if you use it as a cudgel?
Yeah, I mean, like
Since-
every blunt object is a weapon of destruction, depending on the mood.
How much force do you put behind it? That's the question.
A little table made of ice. Okay, for God's sake, there's just not that many buttons, man.
Yeah, it does seem like there's not a lot of
Sorry.
combinations
Could we
that we
chat
could
later?
possibly.
It is, nevertheless.
Name's Madonna. Gotta remember that.
Cheer.
Can
Oh
you
my God.
Yeah.
maybe get her a bowl of Cheerios?
You know, here's what I'm gonna do.
Cheerios.
I am currently
I
at
should've
mix and
realized
match
from the
mode.
start.
Sword detect. Leave immediately.
So you need to
Yeah, keep
to
going.
thread the.
Let's see if we can get Mandana killed.
I fail to see.
Throw your sword.
The threat is
Oh, okay. So what if I use this on you?
fire magic detected. Threat level high. Leave immediately.
So yeah, you need like a threat level that's somewhere between high and.
Oh,
Oh!
Heavens, what
Yep.
a mess.
yep. Okay. That was
Oh
real good.
my
Good job.
God! Well,
Well done.
At least instead of solving the puzzle, we killed a man. That's good news, huh?
Yeah.
That's a very good news. We're very good at that.
What if I?
How hard is it to break a bottle?
Right? It seems like
Here, have
Maybe-
this bottle.
let's all
I
just
see.
get drunk.
Yes, this could work.
What?
What?
Hold it steady.
Is she gonna saber the top of the wine?
Wait,
Oh, she's
Oh.
a genie. I'm gonna put
She
you
got
over
in,
here.
She's a cold one.
Okay.
What is happening out there? Everything's gone ice cold.
Arthur. Oh. Why did she get an accent?
Cheerio.
Yeah. Why is she Irish?
Maybe when she's half genie, so maybe when she's
That'd be much better.
in genie form, she becomes all Irish. I don't know.
Huh?
Maybe it's because is she in like an Irish blues or something?
Oh.
Yeah, that's gonna fuck her up.
Oh,
Hey,
shit!
well,
Oh,
look at that.
She's been
Damn.
training
You
for
got
this
her?
her entire life.
You want to mount the rest to be sure?
With pleasure.
Oh, come on, guys. It's exactly what they've been training for.
And also free boots.
Reboots.
Hi, Elijah. We're here to rescue you. Here we go.
Hello, baby. Did you
Says
see how
Babby.
we bait that mad ice gal?
What?
For truth, like, your great granddad is a real champagne.
Mandana? Are you drunk?
She turned
might
gay?
have absorbed some of that.
Oh.
How much is left in the bottle?
None?
Irish.
Ah. Perhaps I should not pick up the child.
No. Perhaps you shouldn't.
Wait. So,
Hi, little one.
what's the theory
You're
of
safe now.
what's the theory of drunken?
That's right. It's me. It's
accents
family.
here.
Here's the theory: is that every person
Let's
on
get
Earth,
you home.
when they get drunk, adopts an Irish accent.
That's true.
Is that seems
True that is.
Is that problematic? That seems problematic.
No, I think that bears out. I mean, do you have
Let's go this way.
proof
Come on, everyone,
that
let's
it's
go.
not true?
I don't know.
Oh,
Space Time 6!
All right, let's
And you
take
guys
the
did
elevator.
not tell me that you made it to Space Time Ice Time 6.
Ice Time 6. Yeah, that's true.
It's okay, son.
Oh, too fast, elevator. Too fast.
Too fast.
You're
a
not
bit too fast,
Gonna
elevator.
throw up in here, are
I
you?
hope so.
No, I just. Oh, that's better.
Really?
I'll lay off. The wee one likes it. See? Tell her truth. That's me.
Jeez. I went to get one kid, but came back with two.
Womp womp.
You look
What-
so
what did-
natural holding that baby, Eli. I bet you were a good dad. All right, we.
Just jab that in there, yeah.
Because I'm holding a baby, babies are simple. You feed them, shelter them, keep them alive.
No,
And keeping a baby entertained is easy. I mean, heck, they laugh at anything.
no, that's all not true.
Is that,
Cut that out.
hey, young
Raising
parents,
them,
is that true?
Molding them, teaching them right from wrong. Did I do that right? I have no idea. I can only hope I did. But it's out of my hands now. That's all I know.
I wasn't asking you a question, Eli, but okay.
God, Eli, you got a lot pent up in there, huh? Let's try this again. I bet you were a good dad, Eli. Oh, there he goes again. Wound him up.
Wait in
Uh-oh.
silence. Wait in silence. Wait in silence.
Wait in
I
silence.
want to know that one. I want to know what Robin wanted with Elijah.
The Fey court can't meddle in mortal affairs. Not directly. They need dupes like Hugh or Jason Grant.
Or Hugh
Having
Grant.
a human
Grant and
child would
Jason
let him
Grant are
skip all
Fey?
that. He'd have a willing agent and the power that comes with it. But no longer. Not as long as I have breath. And, fire.
Your fire never helps, Eli.
Oh my God, what do I tell the parents?
Jesus, I don't know. I think they'll just be happy to get him back.
Let's-
I know I would.
In America, we just really don't confront problems. We just bottle them up.
Kevin.
Yeah.
I've lost.
Let's
Who's this cool customer?
Hi.
It's the dad.
Of course, Travis.
Oh, it's you. I was kind of lost in thought. What's up?
I'm holding a baby.
Wait, is that?
It's your son. We found him.
Someone left a baby.
But how? Where?
The Sky Ice Time 6 escalator?
Yeah, no, he's
Just be happy he was found.
take him and leave the city. Why is that an option?
Take him and leave the city.
Take him and never eat gluten again. Why? Why is that an option? What?
Take him and forever hold your peace.
You know what? Let's deliberate while the baby drowns in rainwater. I think that's the solution.
Is that what babies do?
I don't know. What do you guys want to do? I don't care.
I guess say Roy Fellows took him because then he
Fellows
can
took him.
decide
He did.
if he wants to.
Why? Where is he? Should we call the
Oh,
police?
right, the
I can't tell
police.
you why. And we have no proof. I'm sorry.
I don't care. Elijah's all I care about.
And my wife.
So, can I have him back?
No.
No.
Right. Of course. Here.
Wow, you really didn't want to give that man his son back. You must have been a great dad, Eli.
You. It's you. You've grown a bit. But those eyes, I'd recognize them anywhere. I'm gonna take you home. Right now. You need your mother. Hell, I need your mother.
And
Thank
he's-
you. I don't know why you
Child's
did this
mother.
for us or how, but thank you.
I'm your grandpa.
In a heartbeat.
Eli just likes a baby because he has a
Kidnapper.
baby head. Kidnapper!
What the?
Oh shit.
Whoop, whoop.
What?
Hello.
Hello.
You took something that does not belong to you.
Mr. Fellows?
That's Mr. Goodfellow to you. This is my child. I have a sense of mind to teach you a lesson.
What the hell are you talking about? That's my son.
No, I'm sorry. A deal was made. Melkhiresa, you were there. You can tell them.
What?
I'm not Melkhiresa.
Hold on. Like, the deal was not made with this dude. The deal was to get somebody to kidnap a child. That doesn't make the child yours.
Yeah, like you made the deal with Hugh Kravitz. It was not his child to give. Yeah.
That's like if I sold you. That's like me selling you a bridge that I don't own. Except it's like me contracting you to steal a bridge and then claiming that it's mine.
Yeah.
Yes.
God.
That's you can't
steal a bridge. That is the funniest object you could have chosen. Like, somebody stole the bridge. We just live on this side now. Darn.
I mean, that's the thing. Like,
it's okay.
So
Bart's
there's two
good.
things you can do if you steal a bridge, right? You can try to steal it and keep it where it is, in which case it wouldn't be done really. Or you could take the bridge and take it somewhere else, in which case, what's the point?
Yeah. Like, okay. So do we want to?
I say that one.
This one? I think this is the one. I think 2 out of 2 Seans agree that this is the choice.
Whether made with Hugh or with Santa Claus, a deal
Hugh Grant,
was still
Lenny
struck.
Kravitz, or
By
Santa
Fey law,
Claus.
the child is mine.
Fey law?
The
What? I
baby
don't
isn't
understand
yours,
that.
you dodgy chancer. You think you're champagne?
The baby.
Try me.
Is
I
champagne
have
something?
No idea what you
I
just
think
said.
it's-
Give us the babe, or I will run you through.
LeMayo.
It is obvious none of you will give up. There's only one thing to do now.
Be a total dick.
No! I am sorry, but it is the only way. I will have to start over with another child.
Oh my God.
Unless another deal could be made.
End up like Lenny Kravitz and Hugh Grant? No, thanks.
Yeah, nobody wants that.
Oh my God! Someone. I always feel like if you write anything, you need the step 2 after it's written down is how would I make fun of this, and then you need to make sure all of that gets taken care of, because it like.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I mean,
not
like, if we say no thanks,
yeah.
you think he's gonna drop the baby?
Drop the baby.
Just imagine
That
the
would be
build up
pretty awful.
in a dance song. Oh my God. What kind of deal are we talking about?
But I guess let's find out.
What kind of
Simple.
deal are you
The child lives. He comes back home with me. I raise him as my own. In return, none of you pursue him. You will tell nobody what happened. You leave it be for as long as you live. So,
Or else
do
what?
we have a deal?
Or else he's gonna
This is
kill it.
insane. You're insane.
Yes
What
or
if-
no? Please hurry. My arm is not as strong as it used to be.
I think we should make him a promise and then also break that promise later.
You know,
I think
Well,
we should
I think that
let
would
him
go
take
bad.
the baby home and then we should pursue him and get the baby back.
I'm pretty sure that would go badly.
I think no way you're bluffing is what we're gonna do.
No way.
No! Don't listen to him! He doesn't get a vote!
The
Me?
fiend ain't bluffing. You will drop the child. We cannot let that happen.
Oh, I'm just wrong.
There's gotta be
Jeez.
another way.
Eli, can't you use your fire, or is it still
You
useless?
have 5 seconds to think of one. I'd suggest you hurry.
5,
Wait,
4,
what?
3.
Oh, I'm gonna.
You have
2.
5. You have.
Fuck.
Okay,
you
we
have-
got 5 more
you-
seconds,
you-
guys. We got
you-
5 more
you-
seconds.
Every time you click on it, the clock resets.
Yeah.
So as long as you
have
keep
5 seconds
asking-
to think of one, I'd suggest you hurry.
I'm
We
not
can
gonna do
keep this
anything.
up
I'm gonna
forever.
sit here.
Eventually, the child becomes 18 and gets his own vote.
That's true. As long
Right?
as he's
Enough
registered,
5
which
seconds
everyone
strung
should
together.
do. Yeah.
Not even holding the child off the side of the building, really.
I guess fine you
and I
win is
guess-
it?
Yeah,
Is
I
that-
guess that's the only
That's
option that there
fine.
actually is.
It is done then.
God damn it.
This isn't happening. This isn't happening.
Don't worry, I will take very good care of him. He'll want for nothing. Isn't that right, my boy? What have you got to say to that?
Boo.
What?
Clap.
Holy!
Get it off me! Get it off
Love
me!
it. Love it.
What? I What?
Oh, it's a fire baby.
Way.
Oh,
Fire baby. Fire baby.
Fire baby.
Oh, does anyone smell barbecue? You know what? Let's just enjoy this scene for a little bit. Like this
Sure.
is
Yeah.
this is a lot like what it feels some days when my alarm goes off. Like I'm just like, oh, I'm so warm in the bed. All right.
I want
And I
that alarm
forgot the
clock.
hot sauce.
What?
Oh.
What is happening?
Elijah's a fire mage.
Oh God.
Don't worry, kid. He'll be fine. Just keep doing what you're doing. Go get him. Do us proud.
Get it off me! Get it off me!
Yeah, we have. Yeah, I like. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm sorry, we made a deal. And then he's just like, very well. And he goes up into the sky.
He's right. We can't do anything. So sorry.
Fine, I nullify the deal. Get it off me!
Not so fast. Promise to go back to your world and never come back. You won't interfere with mortals or mortal children ever again.
Fine, fine, done.
And you will owe us a favor.
No, I can't.
Yes, you can. And will. Unless you want to see what 2 fire mages can do.
2 babies.
I agree. I agree to all of it.
Good.
Oh my God,
So
elite
you're
fire
never
baby.
coming back. We'll never see you again, and you owe us a favor.
Yep.
You're a little prodigy, aren't you? I didn't come into my power until age 50.
Now I'm
Enjoy
into
your respite
simplicity.
While you can, Fire Mage. The hunters of Alden will be very interested in learning about that child.
I'm sorry. What?
What will the hunters do to it, I wonder? Oh, it will be a pleasure to find out.
Well, okay, so if we leave, I feel like this is a choice point. If we leave him, then he owes us a favor, and we probably have to take the baby with us, and maybe everybody gets to move into the castle and be a happy family again?
Yeah, just leave him. Let's do it.
Leave him? Sure. For now. You do know I'm descended from Alden himself, right? And so is Elijah here. Remember what Alden did to humans and Fae alike? Think about that the next time you consider crossing us.
Oh, damn.
Now go. And remember our
Everyone's
favor.
threatened by the same everyone.
Ah.
Whee!
And
LeMay,
I'll be
LeMay.
watching you from a distance. If you ever need me, I'll be there. Okay? And you watch over your mom and dad, too. Don't set their building on fire. Deal? Let's get both of you home.
Can I get that sound?
That is an amazing sound.
That's a good text message noise.
It's
Everyone
still
walk at the same time.
Fuzzy. Did my son burst into flames?
What do you
Flames.
think?
Well, that's crazy, isn't it?
It's a tragedy.
Sure sounds like it.
Then no. No, I don't think he did.
Good
Trav,
idea.
Trav, is that you?
When?
His
Yes,
full name is
It's
Travesty.
me. It's both of us.
But how?
It doesn't
Why?
matter.
It
Elijah
doesn't
wants
matter.
to
It's
come
a
home.
tragedy.
It literally doesn't
So do I.
matter.
Is that okay? Can I come home too?
She's doing anime pose.
Get over here.
Oh, yeah, she is.
Get over here. Goodbye. All right, turn around. Bye.
Get over here, you big
I'm not
dummy.
going to stay here. You
hope
get over here
They're gonna be
where
okay.
I'm not anymore.
Just this once. I think it's all gonna be okay.
The end?
The end. We're done.
Whoop.
There will probably be no consequences for that Fae thing.
Do you sleep in that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I sleep right under the fate. Oh, it's Axis of Weevil. Look, it's us with the guy whose throat we cut open. Hey, how's
Yeah.
your throat
Awesome.
doing?
You could fit. How many twin beds would fit in your bedroom there? Like
Come on,
35?
kid, move.
Yeah.
I just want to
Yeah.
get a bit of
25
target
to
practice in.
35.
I don't see what the big deal is.
I can't shoot the target with KK in front of it. I might hit her.
You know bullets
She's a
go through her,
ghost,
right?
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's still weird.
She's a happy memory from
If
Spectre.
it doesn't bother her, I don't see why it
Yeah.
should bother you.
Why is she
She's-
so keen to be shot at anyway?
She's temp art.
She says it's fun.
So fairies exist. And they aren't the cute twee things I read about as a kid either.
Damn.
Heck, someday I might have to go toe-to-toe with another one. I see why Mandana was always training so hard. Speaking of Mandana, she's kinda taking a break today. She's in the study, so we're giving her some space. Anyway, what's going on?
Anyway, what's going on?
Yeah. Any thoughts about this last mission?
I'd be annoyed about letting Goodfellow go, but this isn't the first time a bad guy has owed a favor to get out of being punished. Making a deal like that can make a cop feel dirty, but sometimes it's necessary. Let's hope that turns out to be true.
You're supposed to feel dirty?
Yes.
Yes. Have we revealed yet that we still are the demon?
I don't think so.
Kind of. I mean, like, I don't think we're keeping. Oh, in a like twist to the audience kind of a way.
Yeah, like a twist to the audience. Like, oh, this was all a ploy.
Yeah, no. We haven't gotten
this new leaf I turned over turns out.
Yeah.
Something. Yeah.
There was a thing. Sean, do you remember how this worked? Like, the demon was creating chaos in order to draw power from it.
Oh my god, that's such an important plot point. Yeah. Yes.
And like by fixing it all, we're like closing the portal, but something bad's gonna happen, maybe.
That's right. So we learned that our demon name is Melkhiresa, Lee. And so we discovered that Melkhiresa has created a portal to an alternate dimension in which the demon will be able to be all-powerful. And the only way that our demon buddy Melkhiresa was able to do that was by creating so many crazy, chaotic events that there was just enough residual, spiritual, supernatural energy that he could tap into that. Yeah, so it's kind of like getting a whole bunch of hamsters to start running, so that way your generator can power the house.
Got it.
Yeah.
So, exactly.
So we identified that he's essentially trying to create a Minecraft server. And what we're doing is we're going to stop that because children really need to grow up and play Fortnite.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So what's going on in here?
Oh, Mandana said I could use that target for practice. I was thinking of all the bad guys we've seen so far. I figured I should brush up. Training here would be easier than the ranges I usually go to. Too many cops asking the awkward questions. Of course, they also have fewer ghosts.
I just have one awkward question.
So, 6 of 1.
Which is, are you just going to shoot the wall?
Yeah, I think she's just going to shoot the wall.
Just the drywall, that's how it's going to happen?
Like, bam, 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 bam. All right, good. Let's do more training.
Right.
Is that wall structurally important?
I think a gun range is more than just a living room, isn't it?
Check on it.
I don't know what gun ranges you're going to.
Yeah. I've never been to a gun range, ever.
I haven't either.
Never even fired a gun.
Did I see that picture of KK again? Just keep saying that. It's weird.
Sure. Here.
Hi.
Hey. This actually looks like the voice of Hey.
Hey.
Was that number 6 in 20 or in 3s? Jesus. Oh, fuck, I almost said 2048. Fuck, would that have been embarrassing?
Yeah, that'd be terrible.
Yeah. I don't remember which number it was, but there it is. Found a ghost.
Yep, Eli told me all about it. KK and I will take care of it. With everything you found out, we should be able to handle it solo. So, thanks.
Oh, well,
what's going on here?
Solo?
So it doesn't even matter.
KK's just messing with Vicky, that's all. I'd stop her, but it's not like I can make KK do anything. Plus, it's nice to see KK mess with someone else for a
by
change.
Leaving the room.
Yeah, you can do that.
Like, don't you kite her with you?
Kite? That's so good. I'm so happy someone is using that phrase outside of when it's not the micro that's being used. Like, God almighty, that is so annoying. That shouldn't annoy me that much, but it annoys me deeply. Very deeply.
Good. I'm glad that I could help with that.
Mr. Pretty Good says, so they orb walk? Oh, that's really good. That's really nice. Yeah, wow. That's an OG Dota reference. All right, any thoughts on that last mission?
I heard all about it. So you went to Fairyland, huh? I can only assume no drugs were involved. Good job holding Eli back, though. I can only imagine what must have been going through his head. Killing someone in anger is not something you can ever take back.
Damn. Goodbye.
Sure.
I mean, thanks. It's a little pontificating, but okay.
Oh, fire reading.
Oh, he's making a hot lava ice cream cone.
That is, he's kind of grabbing his belt area.
Sorry, I was a bit distracted. Good
the
thing
source
too.
of his powers.
It's all I can do to stop
You got a little
myself from racing
distracted.
down
I
to Wall
see.
Street to check on
Okay.
the kid.
Maybe lock the door.
The kid's a banker already?
Well, he lives on Wall Street, you know. Shit.
Yeah, she's hanging in there, just as I am. Just talk a bit quieter around her than normal. Her head still hurts.
Oh, right.
Oh, she's
I
wink,
forgot.
wink.
I thought she was mourning her father's death.
I thought it was the
Just
death.
hung
No,
over.
she got a little wasted. She's been wrapped up in a blanket eating pizza and watching cartoons all morning. Don't turn on any bright lights or move the sofa while she's on it. She will puke into a bucket. Any thoughts on your last mission?
I'm a great-grandfather. Isn't that crazy?
It's great.
It terrifies me to think how close we came to losing that kid. Terrifies me to the bone.
Thanks,
The
John.
nerve of that Robin Goodfellow, threatening Elijah with the hunters. Good thing favors are binding. Robin won't be blabbing. Not as long as he lives.
But we didn't ask him to do a favor.
No, we asked him for a favor, which is like fairy currency. So now he owes us in a meaningfully significant way.
Got it.
Okay, never mind. I have a problem with the line rating of that last line, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Matters a lot. Matters a lot.
It matters,
matter,
but
Sean.
it's like I understand. Like it's done. They're not gonna push an update just for that.
Right?
Nobody's doing pickups. Nobody's gonna do pickups around here.
Won't the hunters be after Elijah eventually?
That's true. If Elijah keeps using his power, the hunters will come. And when that happens, I'll be there for him. And if I'm not around by then, he'll have all this. My workshop, my notes, a legacy to inherit. It
All
feels
this?
good knowing that. It feels real good.
Feels good to know that I
Unavowed
can.
legacy.
Feels good to know that I can give my
Everything.
great grandchild a
Right.
basement.
These are your grandfather's fire extinguishers. There's one here, and there's 3 over here. And there's
This
another
is-
one up there.
His twin bed.
Yes, this is the empty pizza box that I've left here for a generation.
Got it.
All right, I can't wait to talk. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
you look just like your father. Sorry, I gutted him.
Must you walk so loud? Apologies. My head is still a wee bit sensitive. I will manage.
Yeah, what? She's still got a pretty wicked case of being Irish.
Yeah, why'd you
She's
go?
losing it.
Why'd you get
It's
so
good
Irish?
baiting.
Yeah, extremely Irish. Hungover, huh?
Yes.
How are you holding up?
I admit that it has been difficult, but I am managing. Hunting this demon helps.
Oh,
Eli
this
told
demon?
me that it gets easier, but never quite gets better. Perhaps he thought that was reassuring.
Oh, Eli.
Should we start a meeting?
You know, listen, Mandana, I was at this conference in Tahoe, and
Yeah.
listen, I'm gonna
We
give
should
you a
really
no
do this.
card. Everyone
is
in
a
the
really
house
good
has a no
place.
card. Yeah.
It's called Open Space Technology.
Yeah. Any thoughts on that last
So
mission?
Fae of the Winter Court now owes us a favor. That is rare. Rare beyond measure. Be sure not to waste it when the time comes.
Okay.
Should we start? a meeting?
Yes. Eli said he had some information to share. It is time he did so.
You look kind of tired, Eli. You okay?
I'm fine. Too much fire reading. Takes a lot out of you. Anyway, information about Melkhiresa was carefully guarded. Even with fire reading, all I found were fragments.
You know, when I
did
read fire
learn a
with
few
fire,
things.
kind of thing I do.
I wish there was like a darker color palette for fire reading, but everything is just white background with black text. It's pretty painful on the eyes. But it's okay, I'm wearing these really sweet gunner optics. God. Oh my God. It's just not that funny, but I find it so funny, man.
That's really fucking funny.
That's pretty. All right. So tell us.
Yeah. What are we dealing with here? You said yesterday that it had something to do with knowledge?
Yes, quite literally. From the bits I was able to pick up, the name Melkhiresa is synonymous with knowledge.
Oh, God.
It knows things? What kind of things?
Careful, don't know it.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so we have not had any disbelief yet.
Yes. Sorry, I was listening to the the awesome saxophone rendition of Hotel California going on in the background.
Yeah. It knew about General's power and how to exploit it.
It knew just where to strike and who to strike against, again and again. Only
Keep it in
a
your
creature
pants.
with immense reserves of knowledge could achieve this.
Only a creature with immense reserves could strike just where he needed again and again.
What was the
Hashtag
spirit of knowledge?
I mean, that third one I am. Well, I guess Minecraft server. So never mind.
Yeah.
He
Why would-
literally knows everything.
Everything?
Literally.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna
fucking-
hit this so everyone at least has to take a sip.
It appears to know more than we do for certain. It has a decisive advantage.
Knowledge is power? My dad used to say that all the time.
A trite
Winners don't
phrase,
use drugs.
but in this instance, quite true.
If Melkhiresa is so smart, how did it let itself get exercised?
You're right. It should have known we were there. Should have known how to avoid us, or stop us.
You really think so? I mean, I've taken a few boxing lessons at the gym, but I wouldn't last 2 seconds in a real ring. Knowing things isn't the same as understanding them.
Truly spoken, this Melkhiresa is not all-knowing, nor all-powerful.
No,
It
he is all-knowing.
important
Right.
to remember this.
His
He's
whole thing
only
is he
literally all-knowing.
He knows everything you could know.
So, should we just start a different meeting? Because, like, I want to talk
Spirit
about...
of the pocket realm. Why can't the spirit of knowledge, like, why not just let it have a pocket realm? I don't
Yeah, why not?
understand
Why not?
what's.
Don't know. I only found accounts of people who used Melkhiresa for information. Nothing about Melkhiresa itself.
I guess when we find it, we can ask it.
It's a pocket man.
So how do we stop it?
I
How do we
don't
stop
really
it?
know. In the texts I read, nobody ever mentioned being possessed by Melkhiresa. They just talked to it.
Talk to it.
Yeah, they'd summon it, then ask it questions.
I mean,
Usually
can we do
about dark
that?
magic or how to defeat an enemy.
So this is like if
And they had to
Wikipedia.
pay in blood.
Oh, summon Melkhiresa and ask it how to defeat Melkhiresa.
But Melkhiresa was always correct every single time.
See? Foolproof.
Yeah, so this is like if Wikipedia started causing chaos in the world because it needed to open a portal to a pocket dimension where it could rule for all time. And we're like, no, we won't let you.
Yeah, you're working on your homework and you summon Wikipedia. It's like, listen, I really need help on this history paper. And it's like, for just $3, you can help keep my servers online. And it's just like bright yellow. And get me back to the normal information. All right, no one's ever possessed by Melkhiresa before me?
I didn't say that. I said there was no record of it.
Oh,
So
come on.
maybe you're not the first.
With it in a okay.
But the only one who knows
By
it
that
is
logic,
Melkhiresa.
anything. By that logic, anything could have been ever. Anything ever could have been.
Yeah,
I mean-
in fact, any object in this room could be at least partially Melkhiresa. All right, we have 2 more neighborhoods to deal with.
Yes, we have a path to follow. We shouldn't tarry any longer.
What's
We are
Terry?
ready to leave when you are.
But who's
Terry?
gonna fly up into the bottle?
Hold on. What's Terry? What on earth does Terry mean? Merriam-Webster Dictionary app, the best app you can download.
Harry?
Yeah, it means
Like
to,
hesitate,
wait,
like
to
wait
hesitate,
around.
to
Yeah.
faff.
Exactly. It's synonymous with faff.
Yeah, look.
But faffing when you should be doing something else. I think.
Oh, yeah.
It's like loitering.
There we go. I've turned it up.
Terry,
Good. We can get her to scream it.
Terry.
To be slow and going. To stay somewhere. So meeting adjourned, I guess.
Stay somewhere.
Yes, meeting adjourned.
Oh,
Well-
she didn't fly into the bottle.
All right. You know, I just like these 2 characters. I like these three.
Well,
is KK standing still? Or
who do you want
you
to
don't
take
like
with
the
us?
cop with the gun?
No.
What do you mean?
Fair enough.
She's
Bring
not
that-
actually standing
Okay.
on the floor, right?
I want to bring
Let's
Logan,
keep
but
it
who
right
else?
here.
Who else should we bring?
I mean, magic or not, that's just basic physics.
That's just basic ghost physics.
I don't know. I guess physics don't really apply to
So
dead
leave.
people.
Oh, they definitely
What do you think, KK?
Ragdoll physics.
I like Eli.
I like
Although
I
What
haven't
did you
had a
say?
chance
Now we're
to
pretty-
hang out with what's her
she
name?
burped.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, all right.
That
Well,
one?
let's. Oh, the party must contain Eli or Mundana. Okay, so let's do this. And...
Yeah.
Wait,
All right.
Schermerhorn.
Yeah, sure, whatever. I mean, the first one, I guess.
Wait, Schermerhorn Station.
Oh my God! Look,
All
it's.
the
Is that what is
so
that?
much for all this
Oh,
gentrification I keep hearing about.
Dude, this is gentrification. 20
It's
years
poetry
ago, my
slam.
dad would have arrested a guy for putting this stuff up.
But not anymore.
But not
Wait, I
even.
don't get it.
Looking good there, Junie.
No, it's not right yet.
Of course it isn't.
Of course it isn't. Ooh woo.
A young woman watches a
Hey,
child. with
nice
a
to
smile.
see I'm not the only crazy one out here tonight.
That's us, just a bunch of crazies.
Yo, yeah.
Don't mind me.
Well, at least I've got a reason. I'm only
Okay.
out here because the little boss here wants to draw.
She's your boss.
What?
No. Remember the rule.
I'm rubbing Yanharap Fizmezmezwi, by the way.
You can only interpret language literally.
Nice to meet you. I'm May Stein.
Jeez, your boss?
She's my daughter. It amounts to the same thing, doesn't it?
Oh,
Ain't
you were.
that the truth? A boss who makes you do overtime and doesn't pay you.
See, this guy gets it. You have kids?
Oh, yeah.
Don't get him
2
started.
girls. Grown now.
2 bosses, huh? Must have been rough.
It had its moments.
The
Full
hardest
bosses
was when
is
I
good.
killed everyone
Why
I
is she
knew.
drawing in the rain?
Little June here got inspired. What can I say? I tell her no and she screams all night. So I give her a half hour and we're both happy. Besides, she has a talent. I need to encourage it. Nobody else is gonna.
She's a lucky little girl. You're a good mother.
Darn right I am.
Man,
I don't know
can
that she needs to hear that from you, Eli, but okay. It's just.
He's got a real dad complex, huh? How long have you been out here?
It's been 2 hours, I think.
I thought you said half an hour.
I'm
Your story
sure
doesn't
June will be
line up.
tired any minute.
Your story doesn't line up at all.
I'm not sure that this is a good mother thing to be doing. Like, honestly.
Yeah, well, we should let her know that.
Yeah, I actually, anytime I'm in a store and I see someone doing what I would consider poor parenting, I go right up and tell them by first introducing my 15-syllable name and then really getting in there with facts.
Yep, very good. Yep.
I'm Rublin from Sinton Mazwe, and I'm here to say you could be a better parent today.
Couldn't she use a pen and paper?
Yeah, like that'll work.
I know, right? A pen and paper would be, logical.
And kids always listen to logic.
Guys, come
Don't
on.
get me started.
You don't have to
Oh
get
my
my
God.
dick up.
Is this actually how parents talk? Because, my understanding is, the parents I've known have been like, fucking Jesus Christ, this child. They don't have this, tongue-in-cheek, oh, yes, the little logical bossy boy. They're like, this fucking kid's drawing in the rain. Is he insane? This makes no sense. He's gonna get sick. I'm gonna have to take care of him. This sucks.
No one in this entire city has good rainwear at all.
Yeah.
True.
This song actually on the soundtrack
Yep,
is
if
called
you guys want to do
Leather
any
in the
more
Rain.
chatting in the rain, feel free.
It does seem like New Yorkers should be better equipped for this.
Hi, I'm Rublin
Hi there.
Down, Harumpfuzz Maze Mazwe. And she's just gonna not react.
Junie, answer the man.
Hi.
What are you drawing?
I don't know. It's not
Does
finished yet.
Junie kind of look like KK?
You're just sort of bothering a child.
I know. That's what makes it good.
I took pictures, don't worry. What?
Nothing. You don't get it. It's okay.
Your 7-year-old is like a 12-year-old, kind of.
You shouldn't talk to your mother that way.
Excuse me, but I'll be the judge of that.
I want to focus, please.
Well, clearly our presence here is helping.
Yes.
What?
Just 5 more minutes.
Seriously, you
Just
should
5 more.
go home.
Just
go home.
Seriously,
you should just go home, kid. You should just go. Seriously, just go home, kid.
You know, I really think that we should make a soundboard with the first 1 second of dead-end phrases in adventure games. Like, just 5 more minutes. Just 5 more. Just five. Just boom, 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 boom. Oh, it would be so good.
Well, it's a ghost.
Is that a giant insect statue?
Wasn't there before. Hoo-ha!
Holy shit, what?
You have called and I have answered.
That's the muse.
But I feel no creative desire within your soul. Inspiration will not help you.
Oh, I've got plenty of it.
All right, well,
understand me.
You misunderstand me. I want to help you.
Help me? I don't understand. I don't require anything. Now what do you want?
Me? No.
I've decided that we should make a stop-motion film in front of this Looney Tunes backdrop.
I like that. I'm very evil, but I apologize. I may not have been clear initially. No, I have something for you.
What do you mean? Stay back.
Oi!
What?
So what the hell was that?
I built her
know,
this statue.
but we know the demon was here. That's something, at least.
I'm sitting on the ground like, ah! So much
You're
pain.
okay. Let's keep going. We need to get to the bottom of this.
There's a
I
thing
guess we
hanging.
should have brought the
A
dude.
piece of leather in the rain. It flaps uselessly in the wind.
All right, let's use Vicky on this.
Blam, blam, blam.
Shoot at it! Oh my god!
Doesn't seem to have done much.
Jesus Christ.
Wow. That is...
Oh my god. I love it that Eli solves with fire, Logan solves with ghost, Mondana solves with truth, and Vicky solves with gun. Oh, that's glorious. It's so good.
Climb the statue.
Don't you think it's time we head home, June?
5 more.
That Sky is really
So,
working over.
About Kalash.
What about Kalash?
I've lost friends in the line of duty before.
Oh god.
It's...
Don't do this.
Wait, was she
Roy
supposed
G.
to be
Bakery, I
number
love
one,
it.
Or...
Oh my god, Roy G. Bakery. Oh my god, that's so good. That's so good.
Look at that guy.
An old man sits under an awning watching the passerby.
That guy looks fucking cozy.
Good evening to you.
Yeah.
You folks seem to be lost. Maybe I can help.
Lost?
We could
Yes,
use
it's
some
quite
help.
obvious from the look of it. You're walking the streets in the rain, and yet you stop to talk to an old man at the side of the road. Nobody
old
with a
man who's
destination in mind would do that.
Sitting in a
I'm
pile
We got
of
a regular
flowers.
Sherlock Holmes here.
No, I just read at people. It's the old artist in me, I suppose.
What kind? Nope, never mind. This is every time we say our own name. We go straight to there. Nice to meet you. I'm Rublin Pyown Harum Fuzz Maze Mazewee. This is Eli and Vicky.
Pleasure. Welcome to the neighborhood. I'm Stanley Bates.
Stanley Bates.
I was a master all my life.
No.
I mean, come on.
I know.
I don't.
Every time.
Britt describes it as, I don't just take the low-hanging fruit. I pick the rotted fruit up off the ground and go, look how fresh this is. Like, that's my kind of humor, man. What kind of artist are you?
Me? Oh, I was a painter. A past tense, I'm afraid. My muse has
Painted?
long since left me. So now I sit here and talk to fine folks like you.
Be careful around muses. They're dangerous.
Are they? Well, I don't have to worry.
Early thing to
If I had a
say.
muse, she's long since moved to someone else.
Maybe you can help us find direction.
I'm just an old artist watching the world go by. I doubt I'd be any help to you. But if you'd like to stop a while and talk, I wouldn't say no.
When I get old, I'm gonna tell people I'm just an old artist watching the world go by. That's pretty fucking sick, actually.
Yeah, when I get old, I'm just gonna like make stuff up constantly to everyone I talk to. It's gonna be such a blast, man.
When I'm old, I'm gonna sit in a chair in the rain under an awning on a bunch of flowers.
This
behind
is
a
his
gate.
cafe, right?
I don't know.
It's a nasty night to be out. No, I like the rain. I get to talk to people.
For you, perhaps. I'm quite cozy here. And you meet the most interesting people in the rain. Folks like yourself, for example.
Oh my gosh.
Thanks, man.
What happened
You
to
just
my
called
parking
us
theater?
most interesting.
You mean the sculpture that was erected in the middle of the night?
Yes, erected.
Magnificent, isn't it? Art that just appears for seemingly no reason. That kind of thing just doesn't happen anymore. It does this old heart good to see it.
Back in my day, we had metal spines coming out all over the place.
What do you think the sculpture means?
I don't know. To tell you the truth, I have not given it much thought. But the energy it brings, the vibrant life, this world can use more of that, let me tell you.
See you around.
Okay.
Roy G. Bakery.
Roy G. Bakery is just the name
Got
of
some wet ones here, Chipman.
Huh?
What?
Oh, hey. Welcome and stuff.
Jesus, Chipman.
Welcome
Wasn't for me, you wouldn't
stuff.
sell anything.
I like these guys already. This is a good little duo.
Look
Chipman
at the way
and
this guy eats, yeah.
Cop.
Chipman and the cop.
Yeah. Look at those fucking amazing looking pastries.
Yeah,
I
I
know,
kind
I
of
want
want
a
all those
pastry right now.
pastries.
Rainbow
Jesus.
striped bagels.
Bagel.
Alright, that's cool. Is this based on a real place, I wonder?
Evening, folks.
Yes,
Hey,
we are.
Diego.
Holy
We are
crap,
evening folks.
Vicky, how the hell are you?
I'm doing okay. Hanging in there.
I hear ya. Is this weather? Screws with your mood.
Yeah,
This,
I'm sure
this
that's it.
smile. Did anyone die by the Prospect Park Amphitheater?
What?
You really seem to like those bagels.
Alright, can we
Let's
just
get in
can
there.
We just please take a screen cap of just this dialogue options
Yeah,
box? It's
here, let me-
This
fantastic.
is very good.
Hold on, let me just... It's gonna save it. There it is. It's pasting it. There it is. It's in chat now.
Excellent. Excellent.
Alright. Actually, let's do a different one. Everyone smile for the camera. Oh, shit. Alright, okay, now, Alright, cool, there it is. There's the real photo right there.
Did you just take a screenshot with your like Nintendo DS or something?
Yeah.
I use push. Alright, so did anyone die by Prospect Park Amphitheater?
Seriously, where have you been? Some idiot set himself on fire, built some weird metal altar to do it on, too.
Fucking
The weird
sick.
thing? He did it in the middle of the night. No witnesses.
That's the weird
Some
thing,
poor
dude.
jogger
The
found him
weird thing
next
is we
morning.
just left it there.
The weird thing. So this guy made this giant metal spine, gets up in there,
He
on his
built a
weird altar,
giant
sets
metal
himself on
frame.
fire. But get this, he does it at night.
Yeah.
Oh my god, no wonder this guy's a detective.
I like this dialogue option here because it implies, like, if I were gonna do this, I would certainly do it on the stage.
Yeah.
Being an actor. Hashtag actor.
You're not the first to say that, actually. He's like some kind of local folk hero now.
Folk hero?
Yeah, the
Mr.
folks who
Bird
live
guy.
here, they think it's some kind of, I don't know, artistic statement or whatever. But you ask me, he was just a nut.
A burnt nut. You really like those bagels.
Best in the city. Try him. Seriously.
Best
Shipments
bagel in the
and
city?
artist,
Or
a
best
real
rainbow
one.
bagel?
Rainbows or no rainbows. Not that anyone would know it. The guy knows nothing about promoting himself.
Shit, my pen.
So you and Vicky know each other.
Yeah.
Eh?
Well,
Yeah.
technically, I know her big brother. Hey, how's Mitch doing these days?
He's
He
dead.
wants a
don't know
rematch,
her.
is all I know.
He wishes. That skee ball prize is mine.
Wait, see.
Colorful background.
How can you talk to someone whose name you know and not know them? I don't understand.
I can't wrap my head around it.
I mean, I think it just means I know her through her brother.
Right. Oh. Well, okay. I don't know. Semantically, it's just very strange. Also, none of the chairs in this place are facing the same direction.
That is true. It is seriously, no one can get a good angle on each other for conversation. Everyone's just talking to the side of the back. Can you tell me anything else about the main attack?
Sorry, but why are you so interested?
A friend of mine's missing. I'm worried it might be the same guy.
Yeah, I'm sorry about your friend, but surely there's someone assigned to that case. My only advice would be to talk to them.
Really, Diego? Since when do you toe the company line?
Yeah, I'm keeping my head down these days, Vicky. The captain's got it in for me. You know how it is.
Sure, I get it. But imagine his face if you got a positive ID for the guy in the park.
That's impossible. The only ID the guy had burnt up with the rest of him.
Really?
Yeah, a driver's license. Burnt to a crispy mess.
Oh,
that's all you
dang.
got?
That's all we got.
Fire reader.
Yeah, fire reader.
It's time to use my Amazon Fire Reader. All right. Was it an artistic statement?
I don't know. What else could it be? This frickin' neighborhood draws them in like flies in honey.
Draws what in?
Artists. They've been coming out of the woodwork, causing all sorts of trouble. Forget the drug dealers.
Oh God, I hate artists.
No one has ever said that about a neighborhood before, because all they'll ever say is that there used to be artists here 10 years ago, and now they're somewhere else.
They used to be artists, but now you have all these tech youth moving in here. They just engineer stuff and buy up all the property, ruining the culture and staying indoors, getting pale, being gross.
Yeah. I have never encountered a neighborhood where they're like, all these artists, we just can't get rid of them. They just keep coming.
It's
a whole
crawling with
flood of
veterinarians. Ugh.
Oh, this neighborhood it's becoming stiflingly authentic. And, jeez.
Gross.
I hate artists so much.
I know.
I hate so much artists who talk about process and try to make shit all day.
Oof.
I prefer to sit at home doing nothing and judging people from the privacy of my own home on the internet.
Yeah.
I like things that are beige.
Now you're talking.
You know, why can't this neighborhood just stay beige?
That's true. I really want everything to be shades of gray with maybe sepia tone, maybe if it's like a holiday, but just mainly gray.
Yeah, and like whatever happens,
sepia,
no aesthetics, please.
Yeah, are artists really that bad?
You have no idea. Just last week, in this very spot, I had to drag some guy out in cuffs. It was this writer on his laptop. His battery ran out of juice, so he freaked. Smashed his laptop against the table, then started punching people. I wish I could say it was an isolated incident, but it's been happening all over the neighborhood.
I'm not super worried about it, though.
Are writers really artists?
No, absolutely not. No, I can confirm that. And in fact, anyone who uses Photoshop, also not an artist. Confirmed. The only artists are painters and children. That's it.
That's it. That's all of it.
Yeah, because if you define things in a nice, clean box, I don't really know how it helps, but it felt good. It felt good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels nice.
It's the only way to win at life.
What about bakers?
Bakers? You know what? Bakers count. Bakers can be artists. Sculptors, no. Let's see. Any 3D art, super no. Digital painting, we were talking about being no.
No. What about self-immolators?
Yes. Self-immolators.
Yeah, yes, but it's a good art, but they can only do it once.
Right. Yeah.
That's why you can only really appreciate the field of work instead of a particular.
It's like the
person's body
only
work.
valid performance art.
Yeah. Outside of Amahune points out ventriloquism. That's true. Baristas, sandwich artists. Yeah, most food folks are artists. Really, I just want to make sure that specifically we highlight anyone who writes things down. Not an artist.
Not an artist.
Yeah. That's not a creative process. That's called a word process, and that's why.
Unless it's calligraphy. Unless it's calligraphy, but only in a made-up language like Esperanto. Like no. Yeah.
All right. So I get it. So what is what is happening is that Melkhiresa, I think, maybe took the muse and like turned her inside out, so now she's just like
spewing all over the place.
Yeah, I think she's just hemorrhaging creativity all over this neighborhood.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's pretty stressful. Thanks.
Stay dry.
Stay dry.
You said that to me. Why would you say that to someone in a coffee place in the middle of a rainy night? Shouldn't you be busy serving me?
I am serving you. What more do you want?
Hey,
Service?
Chipman, you got paying customers. You want to stay open or what?
Fine. Sorry.
I swear to God, you'd be on the street if it weren't for me.
This smile.
I get it. Yeesh. Anyway, what can I do for you guys?
I like these guys. You have anything that's not like psychedelic? Do you know anyone who died? Do you have a rainbow bagel? Can you?
I'm gonna start with the death and transition smoothly into bagels.
Someone died? Sorry, I don't know anything about that.
Okay, then how about a rainbow bagel?
We were just having a conversation about
That'll
it.
That'll be $5.
On the other side of
$5?
Just eat it slow, okay? And think about it while you eat it.
I feel like we don't owe him that.
Oh my god. No, dude, like the thing that cracks me up most, I think that, the vernacular has changed on the internet over the last, 15 years and whatnot, but like the thing that consistently has shown up is one thing when someone talks about someone owing another person something. I love that phrase particularly because like pretty much no one owes anyone anything ever under any circumstance, but it's just like, no, you owe an explanation because I'm just kind of curious about it. Second one is that proves my point. I don't think people have done enough proofs to understand just how flimsily individuals are just
it's the exception that proves the rule, right?
Of course.
That's my favorite one. It's the opposite of anything that makes sense.
Well, you know where that comes from, right, Lee?
No.
So an archaic meaning of the word prove is test. So that phrase actually means like this is the exception that tests the rule to prove whether or not it is generally true. And maybe it's not. Like maybe this exception shows that the rule is wrong.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay. But it really just means total gibberish at this point.
Well, yeah, because people use it not that way. They use it to mean a thing that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. Because I mean, like that's like the phrase like a scientific theory. Theory means explanation of why. That's like what it means in that context. So, for instance, like number theory is an explanation of why numbers have these certain properties, right? Like, it's not about it's a theory until it becomes proven and then it's a fact. Like it's just,
like gravity.
Yeah, the theory of gravity. There is an explanation of why gravity functions the way it functions. In theory, the explanation could be false, but we know gravity's there,
in theory.
In theory.
All right, so I'm gonna hit the serious area. UK look exhausted.
Fine.
Yeah, let's do it.
What else can a guy want?
What else can a guy want?
Why would you say that like that?
Nobody gets it. This is just the way it has to be, okay?
I'm having a good day, okay?
Sure.
Sure, bye. Look at the way he scoots over. He like pivots.
Why does everyone keep asking? Sure.
Look at the way he swivels over. Look at this.
What?
And then he goes.
He's definitely riding. He's riding a Roomba around back there.
Brooklyn's got one thing over Staten Island.
What can I do you? Right behind.
So we need to go here, and I need to ask him to read some
Eli,
fire.
you used to be normal.
What can I do you?
Fiery?
I'll do my best. What did you have in mind?
The one thing.
Can you look at that guy's driver's license that got pointed
I
up?
know where and roughly when it was burnt up. So let's see. Searching.
You don't need to like go to the place.
The name on the license
No,
is
he does not.
Amos Fennel.
Fennel,
Amos
huh?
Fennel.
Any address?
He's from Illinois. Not exactly around the block.
Well, we got a name. That's better than nothing.
Makes me feel as cool as that pink guy on the wall behind you.
Yeah, he's
He
very
is
cool.
Good idea.
I like the
It
angry
doesn't
dude
work
with the
that
huge head.
Sorry.
That's my favorite.
Inorganic material only. That's why it works so well with books or pictures or pictures of books. You
Wait.
get the idea.
Isn't ink? Ink is organic, isn't it?
Yeah, and also pages are also.
Yeah.
organic.
What's ink? You can only read polypropylene.
Sorry, not people.
Books.
Just can't do that. Just not people. Can't do people.
Fine. Right behind you.
Go to the poetry slam.
Oh, thank you. I completely forgot. I was busy getting distracted by the thumb guy. Oh, this is pretty tight. Oh, there's a drain pipe.
Oh,
I
it's
can
the
touch.
muse.
Seriously? You'll break your neck climbing that thing.
Does she say that to anyone who approaches a drain pipe?
Yes.
You know what, Vicky? Climb that drain pipe.
Yeah, there's no way I could climb that.
You still get a little bit of that demon humor in you.
I traveled up the mountain of glass to the man who looks down upon high. But he sent me away, he gave me a pass.
As well as a slice of cherry
So
pie.
now I drink coffee and sigh.
This
I
is
saw a pink dog by the side of the
You
road.
move around. I feel like
I'm not
maybe
gonna.
she's just
He
gonna do
looked
this.
up and gave me a wink. Then I helplessly watched as I saw him explode.
tight.
Do you mind? Can't you see I'm... Wait. Alden? Is that you?
Sorry, what did you say?
You heard me. You're supposed to be
Oh.
dead.
That name. How do you know that name?
He is dead.
You're kidding, right? I know all about you. Alden the Destroyer. Alden the Deathbringer.
Shit.
Oh, no. Alden was my great-grandfather. I'm nothing like him.
Oh. Well, you look exactly like him. You shouldn't do that. It's rude.
You didn't answer my question. How do you know that name?
Why does
She's
it
a
matter?
hunter of Alden.
Because we're with the Unavowed?
Oh. Well, I'm tired. I'm going to sit down. You want to talk? Come on by.
What?
Are you Alden?
Darn it, you ruined it for all the no other people who are listening to the poetry.
Oh.
I know.
Okay.
She's
Sure.
a muse.
Yes. Actor.
Wait,
Always.
the muse you met last year? That was her? So why didn't she recognize you? Very strange.
Avoid.
And she knows who Alden is. That alone isn't good.
Why? What'd this guy do?
Oh right, we
It's not
did
important.
meet a muse.
At
I
least not
forgot
right
that
now.
whole
I
sequence.
think we need to speak to her as soon as possible.
I think that's very soon.
All right. I am gonna go talk to her. Here I go.
Hi, everyone. I'm Callie. Or did we go through this already?
That name, Alden. How do you know it?
Well, come on. When you spread fire and death to 100 villages, it tends to inspire people. His face was in hundreds of nightmares for generations. I saw them all.
You see dreams?
I'm a muse. Duh. It's kind of what I do. Or
Yeah.
I
Is
did,
that what you
anyway.
do? I feel like
I kind of lost my
I didn't
power.
know that's what
You-
muses do.
How did that happen?
What?
Some guy took it. Hey, you should order a cappuccino. They draw these little heart shapes with the milk. It's
Artists.
amazing.
True artists.
True
Yeah.
artists.
Yep.
Well,
Real art.
we know what the first choice is right now. I'm Rublin
God damn it,
Piam,
yes.
Rumpus Maze
Uh-huh.
Mazewee, by the
I'm
way.
Rublin Pump.
I'm Calliope, although I mostly go by Callie these days.
Tight.
I'm the one. I think I'm the one that took your power away.
You did? You don't
How's
look
Aura?
like the guy I met. He was about your height, had your hair color, and had kind of your build, but nope, definitely wasn't you.
He's wearing a veil. You can't see past it, can you? You really did lose your power.
Yep, I'm mundane as mud. But if it was really you, then I suppose I have you to thank.
For what?
Okay. Wait. Let me just hit her with the
Yeah,
actor
do that. Do the
dialogue.
actor thing because I feel like we
Never
have
seen
to.
you before.
Well,
You've hit
Oh,
on
okay.
Zach.
Zach, the playwright, he was killed. Stabbed in the throat by one of the actors. The blood went everywhere. Almost splattered my new dress.
Totally wasn't us. I killed Zach, kind of.
Yeah.
No, you're wrong. The guy was about your height. He had your hair
Oh my
color.
god, we
but-
literally just talked about this.
No.
He's wearing a veil.
Yep. For real? You did me a favor. 3,000 years and I never once enjoyed a thing. Not a song, not a poem, not a story, not even food. I could inspire them all, but they did nothing for me.
It's very
I can't
existential,
even
huh?
remember the last time I smiled. I kind of like the feeling. I think I'm gonna do it a lot. So, keep my power. You took it, you keep it. I'm happy where I am.
That's kind of... Huh.
Okay. Can we destroy a muse's power? Like, that doesn't seem like a great thing to do.
Yeah, that seems like a net negative.
I mean, if we're creating a alternate reality Minecraft world, we may as well just steal the Muse power and just make some of the sickest castles and fortresses. And...
Yeah, just stick it in Minecraft server.
I don't understand why we're not letting this demon go to a pocket dimension.
Yeah, just let him go.
You know?
Just let him live his best life in his own little pocket dimension using all the chaos energy he created. We cleaned it up. It's okay. No reason crying over spilled spiritual energy that killed hundreds of people.
He literally just wants to retire. He literally just wants to play World of Warcraft.
Yeah, dude, I'm going to tell you, like, retirement's going to be so hype. I'm literally going to do exactly what I do now. It's going to be so great. I can't wait for it. You knew Eli's great-grandfather?
Not personally, but I was summoned by the survivor of a village he destroyed. He wanted to write of his experience, as a warning to others. But he was scared. He couldn't muster up the inspiration to start writing.
And you helped with that?
Yeah, kinda.
Kinda?
He kept reliving the murder of his family over and over in his mind, and in the end, he threw himself into the sea.
Jesus.
It happens. The creative force can destroy some people. I'm glad I'm done with it.
What are you doing here?
It's open mic night. I'm open micing. Been spending all my time taking in the local art scenes. This is my way of giving back.
This is an incredibly open mic. Like, this is like...
This is the openest mic.
This mic is as open as if you just, like, broke in the middle of the night.
Alright, so do you know anything
Sculpture?
about sculpture?
Yeah, I want to know about the sculpture.
So full of anguish. I could feel the desperation pouring from every rivet and nail.
Rivet.
Muse, remember? I can sense these things.
Hey, Des.
Didn't you say you lost your powers?
So, if your magic was taken away, you'd still know everything about fire, right?
No one
so,
knows.
yeah.
How could anyone know
Same
that?
with me.
I
know how art works.
I mean,
I know what
Jesus.
feelings went into them. And that sculpture, none of those feelings were nice.
But you literally were saying that you can't enjoy art. Does that mean you know everything about it, but you can't enjoy it? Can you not enjoy it because you know everything about it?
Well,
She
now
couldn't.
she
She can now. She loves it now, and she's also into smiling. It feels kind of good.
I like smiling.
Oh my god.
I don't.
I'm gonna do it a lot.
Okay, someone burned themselves alive by the sculpture.
That's horrible. What is this feeling? Am I sick or sad, depressed? This is new. I don't like feeling like this.
Well,
don't ask me
worry.
about that again.
We prescribe Xanax for that in America, and then don't talk about it. Like, did you know someone died in a fire?
Oh, got it.
Can you read what's
Anything that was created by anybody else, it leaves an imprint. I can still see them.
Oh shit, we're gonna recruit her into our party, aren't we?
So you can read works of art?
Anything that was created by anybody else.
Oh, you really don't want your power back?
Nope. Please stop asking that.
You're giving back?
Giving back to the creative force, trying to balance the scales.
Sort of
I'm not really
bring
good at it,
balance
but
to the
point
force,
is to
kind of.
try. And freeform poetry is fun.
Damn.
Bye. Stick around
Bye.
if you want to hear more poems.
I like
For some reason, fewer
smiling.
people come here than they used to. So I have the place to myself.
That's good. That's okay. I enjoyed that. That was good.
Oh, God. Despy, I've been a little worried about her lately because she's been a little grumpy and a little emotional. And for the last few days, been playing a lot, and she's just a real snuggly, happy
I'm a
cat
dead
now. It's
ringer
really
for
nice.
my insane, evil fire mage ancestor.
Very good.
That's just great.
Touch the dream.
Seriously?
Thinking of climbing up that again.
Oh, I bet you Mandana could climb that.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah,
that
that's
could
probably
climb
true.
that
I was
is
thinking
a
about
demon.
something you said.
So I think the way this works is that every single chapter has the ability for us to solve the puzzles with whomever we bring. And
Yeah.
so...
More of those.
Sure,
Go,
sure.
it has to do this cop, yeah.
Yeah, so this cop could be... We can use Vicky's connection to the cop to get information.
Totally.
Evening.
Hey, Diego, how's your cousin doing these days?
You know her. Always traveling. I'll tell you, said I.
You'll tell me Sedai?
Yeah, Sedai.
Amos Fennel.
Do you know Amos Fennel? A name
Are
that would be...
artists really that bad?
Jesus, that guy. Is he bothering you too?
You've heard of him?
Yeah, I had to arrest him more than once. Keeps breaking a restraining order.
He's super dead.
Yeah, he's super dead.
I guess it's no secret. May Stein issued the restraining order.
Let me guess. Ex-boyfriend?
Got in one. If you lived on this block, you'd have seen him on the street, screaming up at her window.
He
The guy's messed up in the head, but that nice lady and her kid shouldn't suffer for it.
Amos Fennel is your burn victim.
Don't ask how I know.
Burn Fennel.
I don't want to know how you know this, do I?
I kind of implicated myself
but
here.
it's the truth.
Truth does me no good without evidence.
Well,
Jesus,
Socrates.
Diego, do the job. Go pound some pavement. Find something linking Fennel to the sculpture in the park.
There is
Right, and
no
you'll be the shining
okay
star
way
of the
that we could know
precinct.
that.
Shining star, huh? You might be onto something there.
Damn straight.
Don't push on my legs so much, Despy. Don't. I gotta move your little legs, okay? She likes to push on me with her feet. She likes to get close and just push. But she likes to push on my pinky fingers. And so my hand just gets exhausted. Because I'm like holding a mouse, resisting a cat. Would you stop, little
That's
sweetheart?
weird. That's really weird, actually.
Yeah, this cat is fucking weird, man. Let me tell you, it's like the weirdest cat ever.
Stay dry out there.
You
We
good cat?
literally can't do it.
Yeah, you're feeling.
We
nice
literally
and
can't
relaxed.
stay dry.
You literally can't. All right, we're just now gonna go. We're gonna go to May Stein, and we're gonna
So,
be like,
Vicky,
"Hey,
what about you?
Hey, May."
Is that
How can I take a picture of this to show your dad?
No, it's not right yet. Just
Okay. Hey.
Okay, you and Satan Child over there.
Did anything happen by the park amphitheater?
Some kind of performance art, wasn't it? Someone put together an altar in the middle of the night and then lit themselves on fire.
It was Amos
Quote,
Fennel!
unquote.
Kabam! Huh. You seem rather calm about it, for now.
Well, it wasn't real, was it? I mean, it couldn't have been. They did it in the middle of the night where no one could see it. If you're gonna make a spectacle, you want people to see it. That's what everyone's saying anyway. Someone put it all together as some kind of statement.
What? But wouldn't that, if it was just a statement, then wouldn't you want to make sure you didn't do it in the middle of the night? Like, the only reason to do it in the middle of the night is if you were actually gonna kill yourself?
I think that sometimes, as an artist, you just mess up badly, and I think that maybe that's what we had.
That's true. That could
He
be.
was like, you'll be able to see the fire better if it's at night, and as he lit himself up, he's like, anyone? And like, no one answered him.
Yeah.
Alright, what kind of statement? What kind of
You
statement?
know, before June was born, I might have been able to tell you. But these days, I leave the art critique to the people with more time on their hands.
I have no time to have opinions.
You know the guy who burnt himself?
Nobody did, right? It was all staged as...
It was a tragedy. Do you name us Fennel?
It was yeah.
No, I don't know Amos Fennel.
You sure? You absolutely sure?
I said I don't know the guy, so get off my case.
You issued a restraining order against Amos Fennel.
Okay, we're gonna talk right now. Stay right there, kiddo. Mama's gonna talk to these nice people.
We're nice people.
Did he send you? Did he fucking send you? Look, I know a guy who breaks legs for a living. Maybe I'll call him instead of the police.
Look, miss, I get it, but that won't be necessary.
Oh yeah? Give me one good reason.
Cause
He's
Rex is
dead.
dead. He won't be bugging you anymore.
Of course he is. It was him, wasn't it? The guy who burned himself in the park.
Oh,
I didn't think it was
damn.
real, but it's exactly like him.
That's so Amos.
That's so Amos.
That's so Amos. God, he would burn himself to death on a weird spike sculpture in a park covered in anguish residue. It's exactly like he says.
No, to make a big idiotic statement and scare the hell out of me at the same time. I suppose he's gone now. That's good, I guess.
Could you tell us what happened?
Fine, I guess. It doesn't matter now, does it? Amos used to be a good guy. An artist, creative, really, really funny. June loved him, but then he moved in with us, and then he started getting obsessive.
Obsessive? Not in a devoted husband and father way, I imagine.
No, he started drawing pictures of us. It was sweet at first, but he wouldn't stop. Every scrap of paper, every surface, the walls, the floor, everything. I blamed that teacher of his.
Teacher?
Yeah, old Stan Bates around the block. Amos was fine before he started taking lessons with him.
Oh,
I mean,
that old
crazy
master.
Is it to draw obsessively and never stop for a break?
I found a clue.
Crazy.
How long has your kid been out here again?
2 hours. Why? Oh, look, I don't like that tone. June is fine. She isn't like Kim. Now, if you'll excuse me.
You know, time to go to Stan.
Hey,
Dude,
Eli?
like, I'm getting so efficient at just pathing all the way to where we need to go next. Like, sometimes we get stuck for a few minutes, but for the most part, it's
Good evening,
literally
ignoring all
he
of
said,
the
she
incidental dialogue. Just
Yeah.
like blowing right past it. It's very good.
Man set himself on fire in the park
I
sculpture.
heard. Fascinating.
Fascinating.
That's all you can say?
Well, it is. Why there? Why in the middle of the night?
Why in the middle of the
act
night?
Immolation is violent, painful. One doesn't do that to themselves unless they want to make a statement. And yet, it was done in the middle of the night. Nobody could see or hear him. So yes, I'd call that fascinating. What was the man trying to say? We'll never know.
Let's just keep dancing around the issue. I like doing this with people. I want to go up and go, Amos is the guy that burned himself, and he was your student, and it sounded like you really fucked him up when he went to go live with May, so, like, what's up with that? Just give me all the deets.
As I said, we'll never know. The man was inspired. We never know where it comes from or why it comes. It just is. And that's all we can say about any artistic act. It just is.
Nah.
So like the entire the entire field of critical theory and no. I'm sure you're right. It just
No,
is. That's all we
this
can
is
say.
this is how people discuss the making of bridges. Like, no bridge is an act of engineering. It just is. No one can explain why the bridge is the shape that it is, or what its purpose is, or how it got there. It's just a bridge.
Right. Just a bridge.
Yeah,
Just
I used to
asking
have a bridge.
questions.
I lost my bridge. Someone stole it.
How is anything?
It can't
My bridge
necessarily
got
be
stolen.
unless it just is. What is his name? Is his name?
Amos Fennel. No, doesn't ring a bell.
He's the guy who set fire to himself in the park.
I see. No, I've not heard of him.
You know, from the old rhyme, Amos Fennel. His name is Fennel.
Amos Fennel.
It's a bad
Died
rhyme,
in
but it
kennel.
works.
It does. That's true. It does work.
I'm no teacher. Who told you this?
May Stein. She used to date Amos.
Wait, that name sounds familiar. She has a young daughter, a budding little artist type?
That's right.
Aha, now I remember. Amos, huh? He gave me a different name when he came to see me.
How do you know?
What can you tell us about Amos?
What is there to tell? Like many young artists, he was struggling. trying to
You
find inspiration.
said he gave you
So
a
he
different
would come
name,
and
and now
speak to
you
me.
aren't.
He spoke about his
Well, no,
love.
he knows
was quite
who
smitten.
he
I
is
encouraged
based
him
on
to
your description
channel
of
that
the people that he
We
hangs
later
out.
spoke about his heartbreak after
Got
they
it.
separated. I encouraged him to channel that as well. I hope I did some good.
Some
Yep.
good? He set himself on fucking fire.
Thank you,
He
Vicky.
channeled his feelings into a
Yeah,
work of art.
yeah.
How many can say the same? I call that a triumph. This neighborhood needs
Sure.
more of that.
Cool, man. Anyway, maybe you should set yourself on fire, you dick.
So
Yeah.
Well, what would you call it?
I call
this
it
guy,
crazy.
The
this
man
guy
was
got turned
obviously
into a
disturbed.
muse, right?
Nobody in their right mind would do something like
Maybe,
that.
yeah.
Perhaps you were both correct. Perhaps it doesn't matter. Art speaks different words to different people,
Oh,
and the art of
God.
Amos spoke louder than most.
This fucking guy.
Wow.
This, now I'm starting to feel like I'm starting to agree with that cop. These artists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I don't like these artists. They're not a good thing. You said you knew May and her
I
daughter?
know the child. She walks down this block on her way home from school.
And I
She's
watched
shown me some of her pictures. Quite a budding talent. I'm happy to encourage her.
It's, you say budding a lot in reference to her. Is that
Everything's budding.
a
Budding, budding,
word?
budding. You ever spoken to the
Budding.
baker next
You
door?
mean Clay Chipman? I see him every morning. His shop is not exactly out of my way. He feels frustrated, often. He desires to say something, but all he knows is baking. But as I always tell him, sometimes the artist doesn't choose the medium chooses you.
Are you a medium?
Set yourself on fire.
So, yeah, just do it. I got a match.
Do
I
it.
got a match,
Do
and
it,
I'm looking for a triumph tonight. Ooh. Who else have you
Anyone
taught?
who chooses to speak with me. I'm usually here in this spot. I'm always willing to chat.
Oh, fuck, we're all gonna set ourselves on fire.
What reason? I have no statement to make. As I've stated, my muse has long since departed.
She does slam poetry around the corner now. Have a bagel.
Get Vicky to just shoot him.
I'll let you do the talk.
Alright, yeah.
So I says to him, "You're blocking traffic. Go painting somewhere else."
You dirty
Needed
artist.
3 guys to pull him off the street. He finished painting in a cell. And you haven't heard a thing I said.
What? You lost your cell?
No.
So we're just break into your house and steal your stuff and
Evening,
just
folks.
sell it for
Hey, Vicky.
paint.
You ever get the perp who shot you?
It wasn't just me. And no, not yet.
God damn.
It was this
Shooting
guy
a
right here.
cop. They shouldn't get away with that.
Look at that little smile.
They won't. Believe me.
Almost as bad as
That was
art.
just I wish stayed.
Alright, I just want to see the swivel. I'm right now investigating for new dialogue options.
What?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yep. Alright, so I
Give
I know
Callie
something.
a bagel.
Callie, why don't you try to
The colors. Green, blue, red.
Red.
Here.
Maybe we should wait until she sits.
Alright, let's talk to her.
Hey, just
Hey, just a
Go.
second.
That poem wasn't
What's
going
up?
anywhere fast anyways.
anything that. Bye.
If ever a poem needed an intermission.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here.
Ooh. Was this made by Clay Chipman?
I have
I've
purchased
been
you a
meaning to go to
bagel.
his shop. May I?
Yes.
Tell me about it.
Oh my god, this is so good.
This ass guard.
Excuse me. That was strange. This bagel wasn't made by Clay Chipman. Not entirely.
What do you mean? We saw him make it.
saw
No,
him
his
make this
hands made it, but the
entire
process
bagel.
was inspired by me. That's impossible.
You can't make bagels? Wait, how did you...
Hold on, we're playing I Got Your Leg right now. We're just gonna we're about to get a real satisfying meow from Despy. Watch this. Despy! Come on! Meow! Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Yeah. Hold on, she's just been so happy the last few days, so I gotta just let her indulge. So, yep, chew on all of Dad's trash. That's good. That's a good cat. This cat loves garbage, man. She's so into it. She's like a little Oscar the Grouch.
Aw.
I thought you lost your power.
I did. And I've never met the guy. But that bagel tasted like my own power. I had it for over 3,000 years. It couldn't be anything else.
Bagel definitely
So
tastes like
your
my
power now belongs to Clay Chipman?
No. Muses can't create, remember? He was inspired by someone with my power. Oh well, good luck to whoever it is. I don't want it anyway.
It's you, isn't it? Wait, don't we know
No,
this?
it's the old dude.
Yep.
Stan
Oh.
Lee.
Why does Stan Lee have the powers?
Stan Rogers, I thought was
Okay,
his name.
so the demon took the power and gave it to this kooky old dude who like hates everything and thinks that art should kill people.
Uh-huh.
So that he would inspire people to make crazy art that kills people.
Gotcha.
Good evening to you.
I know it's been done to you. You've become a muse.
I'm a... what?
I should have seen it. We all should have seen it.
What are you talking about?
This neighborhood. All the extreme bursts of creativity. It all centers around you.
Me? I'm nobody. Just a washed-up artist. My muse has left.
Of course you don't have a muse. You are a muse.
You are
a muse. Or am I?
It's my fault, kind of. It's complicated.
Be true.
Wait, which one do we do? Which one do we do?
I think the third one?
Yeah.
As an artist, I'm willing to believe anything.
So you believe
Okay, well, there you
That's a
go.
relief.
Good.
Look, maybe we should have this conversation
No burden
inside.
of proof at all.
Yes, of course. Please, come in. You must be soaking.
I'm inspired to follow you. I'm inspired to walk exactly
Well,
like you do.
here we are. Is something the matter?
Your home is literally empty.
Yep.
Your home is rather sparse.
Is it? I hadn't noticed. I admit, as I've gotten older, I've enjoyed life's little pleasures less and less. So I've sold a few things that I no longer need.
It's like Callie said. A muse can inspire art, but can't appreciate it.
I see. I understand. I admit I have been feeling different. I just thought I was getting old.
I just started
Don't
to take a
worry.
multivitamin.
We can fix this. It's kind of our thing.
Wait, you want to cure me?
Well, I mean,
That's the plan. So you can enjoy these little things again.
Yeah, it's
So you are making the decision for me. How magnanimous. Have you considered I don't want to be a part of this plan? Sure,
Yeah.
I get no pleasure from a painting or a book or even food. But giving artists inspiration, artists like Amos, like June, like Clay, that gives me immense satisfaction.
Amos killed himself. June and Clay are working themselves to death. Whatever power you have, it's out of control.
No,
Their
it's
deaths carry more meaning than
entirely-
their lives ever will. For years, I've seen the city turn its collective back on the art community, replacing us with bland corporate chains. Now we can reverse it. Go back to the way things were. And you want to stop it? I don't believe you want that. You can't want that. Let me prove it to you.
Oh, why they gotta be like that?
We're gonna get inspired.
You're gonna start making
have
finger
a simple
painting.
question for you. May I ask it?
No.
You were never had a friend like me.
Oh, this is tight. What is this place?
I've connected you to the creative energy of the universe.
It's been a lot of precipitation
I
here.
always knew it was there, but I'm more aware of it now, thanks to you. Now, may I ask you my question?
You will try.
Where are you?
I'm here. I'm part of the creative force that surrounds you. Now, please, I've answered your question. Will you answer mine?
Maybe.
I mean, I guess that's not a yes. That's just a.
Thank you. My question is simple. What are you feeling right now?
Nothing.
Nothing. Nothing at all.
See, that's gonna
Pardon
piss
me
him
if I
off.
seem skeptical. We are emotional beings. You must be feeling something.
No,
So I ask
this
again,
demon hollowed me
what
out.
are you feeling?
Pretty much.
On demon
God
drop.
damn it.
Still been a while here.
Yeah, I'm angry.
Yes, you do seem slightly tetchy.
Tetchy?
Should I ask why?
Hold on. I'm going to Merriam-Webster real fast.
Tetchy?
Yeah.
It's
Tetchy. Becoming angry or easily annoyed.
I think it's a Yiddish root.
Wow.
It's got that TCH.
My life was destroyed by a demon.
I'm sorry. You've suffered much, gone through so many changes. It must be difficult to make sense
Nope,
of it all.
French.
Anger could be a powerful source of energy, but you need to channel it. You cannot let it control you. You must dig deep, connect with it, bring it
Really?
to the surface.
This is the best the ultimate
This
muse
is the
can give
power
you.
of the
Dig
creative
deep.
force. It's the greatest gift we as humans are given, but it must be used. If ignored, it could do unimaginable harm.
Hold on, I'm gonna show you something.
Holy shit! What?
Sick.
It's my name. I'm so angry.
How did you write that with only one spray can?
That's the magic of art.
All right, I gotta go find my buddies.
Melkhiresa.
Junie, sweet.
No,
I think
I can do.
Okay. Junebug, you're scaring me.
It's fine. Go home.
I'm not.
Okay.
Okay, the game wants me to talk.
So,
Sorry, this isn't a good time.
is June okay?
No, I don't know. It's Amos. It's Amos all over again. He infected her. Somehow. Christ, what are we gonna do? Junie, come on, sweetheart.
Don't set yourself on fire.
I'm gonna go this way.
Go into his house. I guess. I don't know.
Mute this.
Okay.
His eyes are on me. His eyes are always on me. I can't.
Okay.
I'm a monster, aren't I? I won't. I can't. Not him. It's not right. Such a thing should stay with you forever. Was it blue? Or was it brown?
Was it blue?
I'm me, you know. I can't lose that. I'm me, you know.
Oh man, he's tripping. He doesn't want to become the evil ass fire mage. Oh, she sucks at art. She's actually terrible. She is not muse touched. She actually just drew. Oh god.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing.
Hello? Hello? I'm over here, assholes. They don't see me. Risking my life over and over. I want it. I hate it. I hate myself for it. I'm not a bad person. I'm not.
She drew that with a spray can?
Yeah, that's tough. Honestly, that's
Yeah.
That's an achievement of anti-quality. I mean, that is fucking bad.
I'm not a bad person. I'm not.
Just a bad artist.
Oh shit, I got caught up in the time. I had no idea how late it was. It's 9:05.
9:05.
Nice.
9:05.
You look under the bed. You see the body of the person whose apartment this is. Okay, we gotta save game.
Ooh. Wow, save screen brought to you by Geiger.
Save. Dude, okay, so like if I disregard there's some cheesiness to the writing and storytelling and the fact that it's a game, so sometimes there's things like the guy that burned himself to death in the park was Amos, right? And what a bagel. Like it's the problem with dialogue options in nonlinear media, but hey, it's kind of delivering again. I'm enjoying it. It's
very good.
This is one of the most solid games I've played.
I like Callie a lot, and I feel like we're gonna get a really difficult ethical decision at the end of this chapter.
Oh yeah?
I say invite her
because
on
it's gonna
so
be
she can
like
just sit and smile.
it's gonna do we turn her back into a muse or not? I think that's what it's gonna come down to.
I think we should turn her into a favor, and then go to the Fae and turn the Fae into a muse, and then go back and get the baby, and make the baby the old man on the porch.
Yeah,
outside the bagel shop.
Baby would be really good at sitting on a porch. Yeah,
I think we should make. I think we should get the baby to be the muse.
Ooh, that would be good.
Pile all of the buffs on the baby.
Yeah.
That would be really cool to have a favorful muse baby with fire magic.
Yeah.
That's good.
Favor muse fire
Favored.
baby.
Well, I unfortunately have to let you guys know that I will not be here the next 2 Thursdays because I'm going to TwitchCon and then BlizzCon.
Oh yeah. All right.
Back to back cons.
Con.
Con. They call me Con Sean.
Yeah.
Cliffhanger.
They do. That's what they call you.
I don't have anything else to add to this entire thing. This was just great.
Yeah, I'm pretty chill right now. I think it might be time for yet more inadvisable viewing of the Haunting of Hill House, because last night I was up for an hour after I watched it because I was too scared.
Really? Is it?
It's
but you want to go back to it?
It's good. It's got a really good story. Yeah.
Interesting.
It's just spoopy. That's the only thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna watch that.
Spoopy.
Is it? Here's my questions. Is it gory at all?
Gory? No.
Okay.
It's not. But it's got unnecessary jump scares sometimes. Very rarely.
Jump scare.
No,
yeah.
And it's got.
No, I'm not
it
doing
has
that.
you know what it fucking has? It has unnecessary edit jump scares where it's like some spooky like long hanging long shot that hangs on like a doorway for a long time and it's silent, and then all of a sudden it cuts to another scene with a big bang, and that's someone closing a drawer for some reason, and it's like,
oh, that's jerky.
We just spooked you as editors. We edited it spooky.
If you
see, I like editing. I don't mind jump scares that much. I can't do like blood and guts.
If you want to watch something that will upset you, you should watch Hereditary.
Okay.
It's good, but like that it like bothered me a lot. Like
Cool.
It really got to me, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Really.
Check that out.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, no. It's the most unsettling horror movie I've seen maybe ever.
Wild. Okay, cool.
Oof.
Yeah, it's just
Sounds good.
Jesus. Outside of that, I've been watching The Expanse, which is A+. I'm like 5 episodes in now. It's great. A+, A+.
Really like those books.
Is it just like a butthole? Sorry, that's I just thought of it.
That's right.
Is that what The Expanse is? Is it just
It is. That's what it is. In fact, they just keep zooming in closer and closer, and you're like, there's still more. It's crazy. It just keeps going. It's like the Energizer Bunny, but as a whole. So with that, let's just close out. Let's just wave, guys. Thanks for watching. We're gonna miss you. We'll see you in 3 weeks. Bye. Take care.